Oklahoma Blood Institute
could soon see blood shortages.
And now with Dr. Tuan Lei with the Oklahoma Blood Institute.
There are two misconceptions about donating blood and the coronavirus. One is that you can get the virus from a blood transfusion. Dr. John Armitage at the Oklahoma Blood Institute says you don't need to worry.
The good news about coronavirus, if there is any, is it's not a bloodborne disease. It's a respiratory virus. There's never been a respiratory virus passed through blood transfusion.
During this time of self-quarantine, stay-at-home, shelter-at-home, is it safe to donate?
Yes, it is safe to donate. There are ongoing blood drives that are being canceled, and we just need those who are interested to donate to kind of check us out on our webpage, call us, and we can have your questions answered.
The OBI does ask not to donate if you've been diagnosed with COVID-19 within the last 28 days, or if you've come into contact with someone with COVID-19, or have traveled to any areas with a high rate of infection.
Calling it a possible coronavirus game changer, Oklahoma Blood Institute successfully collecting the first units of plasma from COVID-19 survivors.
The Oklahoma Blood Institute is telling our Bonnie Campbell 100 other people have now signed up for this. Bonnie?
Doctors say that one donation of this plasma could help save up to 3 lives. The need is critical and the results are promising.
There is some information that suggests this plasma might help some patients recover from COVID-19.
The program is designed so that folks who've recovered from COVID can share their body's immune strength.
OBI establishing an online registry for recovered COVID-19 patients to register as possible donors. But to give, you must have a documented diagnosis of the virus.
Plus negative results right now for COVID-19, either from nasal swabs or blood tests.
You're also going to be symptom-free for 14 days.
You can take those antibodies that you have and you can potentially help someone else and save their life.
Doctors at OBI say as soon as these coveted donations come in, they're sent out. The need is huge.
Hey, Super fans. Hey, Cowboy fans.
I'm Johnny Bench, and Oklahoma is facing the biggest challenge they've ever had to the blood supply.
Because of COVID-19 and closures and other factors, we're almost a full month short of the supply that we need.
Let's call on all Oklahomans who are able to please donate to the Oklahoma Blood Institute. Right between you.
The Oklahoma Blood Institute says they're facing the single greatest challenge to the blood supply they've ever seen.
More than a month's worth of blood has been lost, and hospital use is rising as they resume surgeries.
They warn blood supplies will soon hit crisis levels.
And to help offset that, local drives are happening all across our state.
It's something we feel good about, and it's something we think makes a difference, certainly make a difference in the state of Oklahoma.
OBI tells me right now it's nearly 40,000 blood donations behind, which is about a month's worth of supply. They've added free antibody testing as an incentive to donate your blood.
So you're not just going to get the cookie and the thanks and the juice anymore. You're now going to have your samples and your donations tested for COVID.
Now, testing for the antibodies is a way to measure whether someone has been exposed to the virus and also a way to determine a person's health status.
So because we already have the blood available to us, we are able to run this extra test on the back end of the donation.
The free testing is an extra benefit for donors, and for OBI, it broadens the pool of potential donors of plasma, what's now one of the few reliable treatments for critically ill COVID-19 patients.
I should be dead. I know that, and I was so close to it on more than one occasion while I was in ICU.
But on April 14th, this man came into his life. Skip had already recovered from the virus and donated some of his plasma to Townsley.
Over the last 5 weeks, we've gone from supplying about 40 units a day to last week it was 270.
Officials with OBI say this is in response to the rise in COVID-19 hospitalizations.
Coffee Blood Memorial Center says the need for convalescent plasma in the Oklahoma Panhandle and surrounding Texas communities has increased over 70% in recent weeks.
In a call to action, the Arkansas Blood Institute is asking those who have recovered from the virus to donate convalescent plasma.
Tony Musser has been donating convalescent plasma for several weeks. He donates with a hope that it helps someone feel better.
If after what I went through, something good can come out of this, and that's exactly what I want to do.